will have a pedestrian phase phased in, then there's less likely to be push button boxes, but quite often there's these push button boxes, and then they will actuate the phase for pedestrians to cross, like they have over there. You can see the wait sign for them, so they will. But as now, because we've got the green light, we can go, but keep an eye on this person crossing the road, because as you can see, although we've got the green light to go and the red man says they shouldn't be crossing.
Yeah, don't forget in phase 2, so make that question.
Yeah, alright, sorry, yeah. What do you think he should have crossed?
Yeah, it's okay, there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, what was the light saying on the pedestrian phase? Did you notice?
Not to cross. Not
to cross.
Yeah.
So you've got to be aware that people may not do what things say. I mean, he was clear enough. We could just hang back and let him cross, but still remember to keep an eye on those sorts of things. Yeah. That because the pedestrian phase is saying they shouldn't cross doesn't mean people won't cross.
Yeah.
And now again we've got another pedestrian phase on this set of lights.
Oh right, yeah.
But at the moment we can't see any pedestrians. That's not to say because we got this us in there, some have appeared, we got this closed junction, it's not to say they couldn't suddenly appear down these side turnings. Same with this gentleman walking across along the road, he's walking away from us. Same as these people walking there, that's one to keep an eye on.
You put that bloody finger away.
Oh, it's that little boy on the bike. Did you see him? Yes?
Yeah.
Over there with his mum.
I was just listening to you telling me everything there.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. Right, what are we going to do? What do you think of these people on the right? See how they're sneaking through?
I could have waved them across, couldn't I?
No. You never ever wave anybody across. Okay, why not?
Well, I just thought they were quite good looking.
Yes, well, yeah, but then why don't you wave them across?
I suppose they might get run over by another vehicle, might they?
Exactly.
And straight on.
Straight on at this roundabout. Never ever, because you know what's going on. And watch these people here, those zigzags still count as part of the crossing.
Yeah, you're telling me instead of asking me.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. What do the zigzags mean?
Oh, you can't park or you can't overtake, can you?
No. And they also, pedestrians should be protected in those areas. That if that couple there were crossing, you should give way to them in that zigzag band. Get another crossing here.
Now we're going to turn left.
Turn left at the roundabout.
Yeah, so can I overtake?
No. No, you can't overtake in the zigzag unless the cyclist. You could overtake a cyclist.
Give me a chance to finish my question.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, can I overtake a cyclist?
Yes, you can, providing you can see that it's safe to do so.
You sound a bit like my bleeding wife. I never get to finish my sentence.
Perhaps I've got the same problem at home, Tony. I'm taking advantage of it while I've got the chance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You don't get a word in a hand, do you?
Yeah.
I'll give you Mrs. a ring later on and tell her off to do it.
Again, we've got another set of pedestrian crossings here. Can you see people around?
Yeah.
What do you think they're likely to do?
Yeah, get me to tell you what's...
Yeah. Right. What can we see ahead?
Oh, I can see another one of them crossing things.
Yeah. What do you think the lights are likely to do next?
Oh, they've got to go to normal traffic light sequence, haven't they? Because it's one of those puffin crossings, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got ordinary light sequence here, not a flash.
I can tell it by the cameras and stuff.
Yes. And what about what's the other type of light sequence we can have?
Oh, the Pelican one, isn't it?
Yes. And what's the difference?
Oh, you get the flashing amber on that one.
Yes. And what does the flashing amber mean?
Oh, it means I can go across the strip.
Yes, correct. Good. Yes. Another. What can we see again here?
Another combined crossing.
Yeah. And when it comes to crossings and stopping at crossings, like, for argument's sake, zebra crossings, where should you make sure the car stops?
I have to stop at the white line or behind it, haven't I?
Yes. Why?
Well, if I stop in the middle of those studs there, I could have a blind person walking beside the car, couldn't I?
Yep. And also parking across.
Yeah, get points on my licence.
Yes. Yes. But the important thing is to, like you say, I mean, the points on the licence will be your own fault, but like you quite rightly point out, blind person crossing, because they can hear the beep beep that says that it's safe for them to cross. If you're stuck across it because you got stuck in it during a queue of traffic, now do you think that would... just, I would say, wouldn't you?
I would say that's good judgment.
I'd give you a just there. A just cleared the crossing.
On your bike, it's spot on.
Yeah, I would still been thinking of perhaps stopping before it.
That was pretty good judgment, that wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I'll give you that, but it was lucky.
Lucky. Skill.
Yeah, I'll give it. You know the length of the car, I don't. Again, what can you see ahead of us?
Oh, I can see another one of those puffing crosses. Yeah.
And is there anybody about?
Yeah.
What do you think they're going to do? What do you think they'll have done?
Press the button, won't they?
Yeah.
So waiting for people worker.
Yeah.
And we're going to turn left.
At the traffic lights, turn left.
Oh, it's another one of those. Combined, isn't it?
Yep. You can much really see it, but my view of the lights are blocked by these parked cars.
See the camera on top.
Oh yeah. Well spotted. Obviously the driver in front can't read.
Which one?
The one in the black car. In this Freelander.
Oh, right.
I wonder if he could pass the eyesight test. Now, because this junction's a bit closed when we're going left, what do you think we should be aware of?
Pedestrians crossing the road.
Yes, because we can't see round, can we? We've got a bit of a blind corner we're going to turn into.
Yeah. So
we need to be perhaps prepared for someone being in the road. You know, they shouldn't be, but you've got to anticipate pedestrians because they can do some of the most strangest things that you wouldn't expect them to do. There's quite a few people about down here, so you've got to start trying to read a bit of body language. So, as an example, the bloke in front of us, do you think he's any danger to cross? No, he's walking quite straight, he's back to us, he's not glancing round to see, is he? So, what have we got ahead of us?
Another set of those combined crossings.
Yeah. Fair few pedestrians about. None of them, do any of them look as if we should be expecting them to do anything at the moment?
Apart from in the distance there.
So those two crossing, yeah, well spotted. So, talking the distance, what can we see in the distance again?
Oh, another crossing.
Yes.
I can see the cameras on top, so it's one of those puffing ones.
Yeah, and are we scanning? Have we got anything to deal with people at all?
Nah, checking my mirror.
Yeah, so good.
And we're going to turn left.
Turn left at the roundabout. And again, what can we see ahead of us?
Traffic lights.
No, there's a zebra crossing. See the flashing Belisha beacons? Yeah. Alright, so check your mirrors out a bit, because we was a bit obscured here, weren't we? Small child could have been hidden by that Mini till we got closer, yes?
Yeah, they weren't flashing though, were they, the beacons?
No, that's true. They should be. Yeah. So technically...
that's not a crossing.
Not a crossing. But would pedestrians think that?
No.
No, they wouldn't, would they? They'd still think it was a crossing, and they would treat it as such. Yeah. So from our point of view, although technically it's illegal because it hasn't got the flashing lights, we'd still treat it as a
crossing here, haven't we?
Yes, we have. Yes. A lot of crossings in this little area, isn't there?
Yeah.
Are they a crossing or not?
Yeah, I can see the boxes. And we're going to turn left.
Turn left at the traffic lights. So what do what can't we do in zigzag lines, Tony?
Oh, overtake or parking.
Yep. And why? Why wouldn't we park at zigzag lines?
That'd be obscuring the view to crossing, wouldn't it?
Yes. And why wouldn't we overtake?
Because I wouldn't be able to see one side of the crossing, wouldn't I?
Yes, exactly. So, similar reasons. One for parking because you obscure, you create the problem, and the other one's if you're overtaking, it's the same as if someone's parked there, isn't it? You can't see the whole crossing.
Yeah, I can actually stop in a zigzag just to nip the cash pipe down.
No. No, it means no stopping at any time for whatever reason.
It's a bit mean, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, no, that's the law. The only vehicles I know that can do that are emergency vehicles when they're dealing with an emergency. The fire brigades as such could park there. But again, even as a fireman, you would try to avoid it if you could. But for general, no parking, no overtaking.
And we're going to take the next turning to the left.
Take the next road on the left, please.
So a good question there might have been, can use Q&A is and what you expect around this corner. There could be a crossing, there could be
pedestrian crossing, yes. Okay, yeah. Do you know, I knew there was something I should be asking there, and not. I'm trying to think what.
Yeah, it's better asking questions like that than telling me.
Yeah.
And we're going to turn right.
Turn right at the traffic lights. And again, we've got what have we got here?
Oh, it's one of them. Puffin ones, isn't it?
Yeah. Looks fairly new and all. Posh cameras.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're fairly posh. So again, what possible dangers could there be when we make our right turn here?
Pedestrians crossing the road.
Yeah. And this particular junction specifically, what little issue we got here?
Don't know.
This particular blind corner.
I'll cut your bloody finger off.
Sorry. This blind corner. Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah,
yes.
Yeah,
they said we couldn't know what's hidden there.
Yeah.
There could be someone rushing down that street to meet their mate in the pub.
Yeah, I keep seeing these fingers appearing.
Yeah, I know. It's terrible, isn't it? I'm trying to keep them trapped in my armpits, and it's terrible.
At least you're not pointing the pen at me today.
No. I've got the pen out of the way.
Deadly weapon, that was.
Yeah. Again, what have we got here?
Oh, another one of those puffin ones.
Yes. So again, what are we looking for?
Pedestrian, is that?
Yeah. And again here, while we was going past these
another puffin there.
Parked cars, what could we be thinking of?
Yeah, I'll just get through here quickly.
Yeah. Hang on. Why was that? Why do you want to do that?
I guess they changed.
No. Tell me, what with traffic lights, Okay.
Yeah.
What's the most dangerous set of lights you can approach?
Oh, red, I suppose.
No. Green. Why? Why green? I'll tell you it's green, now tell me why.
Oh.
What don't you know about these green lights?
Oh, I suppose they could change, couldn't they?
When they're going to change.
And we're going to turn right.
Turn right at the traffic lights.
Oh, yeah, they change quickly, didn't they?
Yes. You never know what a green traffic light's going to do. When they're red, you know, stop, you're going to stay there.
Oh.
Red and amber, you know, because you're going to stay there. And when they go to amber, you know, because you're going to stop, if it's safe to do so. But green, you don't know. So you never accelerate towards a green set of lights.
Right.
In fact, if anything, lift off the gas just in case.
Right.
Yes, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, green are always the dangerous lights. That's the way I've always thought of them anyway, because I know what the others are going to do.
Yeah.
The green ones. So what we got again here with this junction? When we turn.
Yeah, we got pedestrian element, didn't we?
Yeah. And we got a.
Looks like a lot of pedestrians.
Yeah, and that building is doing what?
It's blocking over here, isn't it?
Yeah. I wanted a lot of room for a little mini, didn't it?
Mm.
And there's a good example of what we got to watch for at pedestrian crossings.
Yeah, it's my brother he always says that.
Did you pay him?
Yeah.
Again here, look. See, there's a classic example, Tony, of why you don't stop on a pedestrian crossing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Those people come through that. Again, look, we've got another crossing here. But they come through there and we couldn't see them until the last minute, because he was plastered all over the crossing. So that was a good example of why you don't do it. Would you, just out of curiosity's sake, you didn't have the handbrake on there, would you have, would that be a...
No, okay, for a second now.
Yeah, that's right.
See the lights changing. Now we're going to turn right.
Turn right at the roundabout. Whizzing through here a few times back in my dim distant past.
Yeah. And we're going to turn right at the roundabout.
At the roundabout, turn right.
Crossing there then?
Yes, it was. I was just about to ask you, would you keep pointing them out all the time, getting you to recognise them?
So if somebody's standing
yeah,
I'll stop?
No, there, because the lights were green.
No, I'm talking about the little central reservations in the middle of the road.
No, providing if you're coming off providing they're on the centre reservation and you can see that they're going to wait for you to pass, it's fine, because it's not a pedestrian crossing.
I'm going to turn left into the car park.
Turn left into the car park. Because islands in the middle of the roads are refuge rather than crossings.
Oh, it's a safe haven, isn't it?
Yes. But you wouldn't be expected to stop for the pedestrian. Right.
Okay, never right.
Just a little couple of bits at the end, just to cover, because 1 or 2 we didn't cover. See this type of crossing here, Tony, with this island in the middle?
Yeah.
Is that 1 or 2 crossings, do you think?
No, 1 crossing.
It's 1 crossing?
Yeah.
And this one?
That's 2 because it's staggered.
Staggered, yeah. That's the difference, okay?
Yeah. So, yeah, that got better near the end. You were telling me too much at the beginning.
Yeah. Yeah, I should be getting you to spot out and tell me what you're seeing.
Yeah, it's, remember I am phase 2, so
yes.
if you're telling me everything, I'm just going to go back to...
phase 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I've got my test next week, and I'm going to be wondering if I can do it or not,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a couple of well-placed questions. Yeah, you jumped in quite well when I put my foot down and approached the right.
Yes.
Yeah, and you gave me the what, why, how, and I like the way you raised the tone of your voice. Like, you're not shouting at me, but you're getting your point across.
Yeah.
Yeah. So generally, I thought that was quite good.
Yeah, I think sometimes in a situation like where someone's accelerating towards a pedestrian, you need a little raise in your voice for them to pick up the attention.
Yeah.
Because it's important.
Yeah. It's
you know, well, alert really, and it's just you're alerting them to.
Yeah. It's yeah. They're always going to.
I must admit that did catch me out a little bit.
Yeah, well, they're always going to play. Yeah, there wasn't really much to play around, really, was there?
No.
Yeah, they're always going to play around.
I suppose that's. I suppose again, if you're doing your job fairly well, you're closing down their options, aren't you? As Blaine says, you're taking away their toys.
Yeah, we had them two girls crossing the road from the right, and you could have got in with slightly earlier questions. That was because I could spot that happening. Way before we got there, and I could tell they were going to be in the middle of the road at the same time as I got there. Yeah. So you could have just said to me, and why is it important not to wave these across, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. That's not telling me not to wave them across, it's it's asking me a question. Yeah. Yeah, I should have got in the why. Yeah, but I got in there before you. So you had to be reactive, but you did give the right answer, so therefore you covered it, yeah? If you hadn't, then obviously if the road had been clear behind me, you'd have stopped, and there was nobody coming either side. Obviously I'm not going to put them in any danger. No. But I'll just give them a little finger across the road. Yeah. Well, that was very good. Have our next.